Mara, does that willow tree still weep there? Ah, well, we had to come on early after the film because, of course, the mighty Petula was in it. And if you stick with us on Children's BBC, which has started early, we've got an exclusive interview coming up after an unscheduled cartoon, which is Laurel and Hardy. I love that bee. Now, we've had so many requests to repeat our interview with the magnificent Petula Clark that we thought because she'd just been in Finian's Rainbow, that's what we do. Here she is.
You're not going to believe it. It's finally happened. I do believe that on this phone in front of me is the mighty Petula Clark. Petula, hello.
Hello, I'm not so sure about the mighty.
Well, you are now, of course, super fab, hip and trendy. You do realise that, don't you?
Am I really?
Let me explain what we're doing. Now, because there's been such a huge resurgence of 60s music and Tom Jones got into the charts with It's Not Unusual, we thought it was about time that the ladies fought back and we picked you, and now the British youth are behind you in trying to get you back to number one.
Well, I think that's absolutely smashing. Actually, I did hear something about it because my son, who's 14, did mention it to me, but, you know, I didn't realise how serious it was, and I'm really very flattered, I am.
Oh, good. Well, it's all very serious stuff. When you recorded Downtown, did you expect it to be a hit initially?
No, of course not. I mean, when you go into a studio, you go in with some songs that you like. I mean, I always liked Downtown. I thought it was a great song, but I didn't realise we were going to record a monster hit.
Was it written especially for you?
Oh, yes, it was. It was written by somebody called Tony Hatch, who actually, he also wrote the music for, I think he wrote the music for Crossroads.
Yes, there's a soap happening over here at the moment called Neighbours, and he's written the theme for that as well.
That's right. Well, he's living in Australia now,
right.
But he is English, and he wrote a lot of other great songs for me, too. Things like Don't Sleep in the Subway and I Couldn't Live Without Your Love.
Well, we remember all those as well.
Do you really?
Oh, yeah. And what are you doing now? Because it's been a while since you were in the charts. Well, I mean, up until we've sorted this out.
Well, I do concerts.
Right.
At the moment, I'm speaking to you from Monte Carlo. And in fact, our official home is in Geneva, in Switzerland. So you see, I'm constantly travelling.
Well, that's all very flash, that. Can I ask you before we let you go, Petula? When you were younger, did you hang around downtown with your mates? Did you go out on sort of Saturdays or Fridays?
Oh, sure, yes. Yes, I mean, our downtown was Kingston, you know, Kingston on Thames.
Right.
And, I mean, it was really the exciting thing to get on the 65 bus and go and, go to the movies and...
Right. OK, well, we'll let you go now, but can I have a promise, though, that if you do chart with Downtown, that you'll come in and see us in the afternoons?
Are you kidding? I would love to come.
Terrific. Petula, you are super fab, hip and trendy. Thank you very much indeed for talking to us, and we do hope that you manage to get back into the charts with this one. We'll do all we can.
Thank you, Philip. Bye-bye.
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 There she is, the mighty Petula, and of course, yesterday, that momentous day, she went blistering into the charts at 138.
When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go downtown.
She's marvellous. Now, this afternoon on Children's BBC, we start off in a moment with the puppy's new adventures, and a bit of a problem with the front of this because we just had a look at it and it's a bit messy. It looks like someone's dripped coffee all over it, so sorry about that. But we thought we'd play it anyway. Then after that, there's The Really Wild Show, which is followed at 5 o'clock by News Round, and then there's Colour in the Creek at 5:10. But just look at the mess at the beginning of this.